By such practice, dispassion in relation to memory is achieved. The previous sutra, Sutra 11, referred to memory. And memory is the bottom rung of Patanjali's ladder, which was described in Sutras 5 to 11. And this is a practice. It's a practice you can apply right now. You're looking at this video, you're listening to it. That's the cognitive fact. You've got a feeling about it, a value judgment. That's to do with you. And you'll reinforce that value judgment depending on your past experience and your disposition until it's got actually nothing to do with me and what I'm saying. You'll make your judgment. This process is automatic and it's to do with you. Your response to what I'm saying is nothing to do with what I'm saying. It's entirely to do with you and your disposition. And if you're on automatic, then you take this as an excuse to confirm your own notion about yourself, to reinforce your own notion about who you are. And this is what is referred to as memory. There's a certain tone which you are constantly engaged in reinforcing. It's to do with your own sense of yourself, your own sense of who you are. So this is memory. In the Sutra, Sutra 12, Patanjali talks about practice and dispassion. Very often these are taken as two separate things, but the only practice we've got so far is the practice of Patanjali's ladder. Now this word dispassion isn't a very popular word in Western culture. It does not mean passionless. And the passion that we're talking about is not what we normally understand by passion. Passion that we're concerned about here is like the alcoholic's passion for another drink. Now if you're not an alcoholic, then this is of no concern to you. You are dispassionate with regard to wanting a drink. You might enjoy a drink, or you might not want a drink. So there's no passion there, you're in a state of dispassion. I think a more vivid example is the example of fetish. Some people are attracted to feet. They find this to be an erotic turn-on. If you're not afflicted by this fetish, if you're not caught up in this fetish, then your reaction to it at best will be one of mild amusement. You're dispassionate in relationship to the erotic potential of feet. So this is the sort of dispassion we're talking about. Dispassion means being free of addictions, being free of fetishes. So dispassion really is about letting go, about non-addiction. And at any moment when we're not established in awareness, we're caught up in something. And this is the passion. Passion is what sucks us into something. Passion is the vritti. It's the whirlpools of the mind and heart, the whirlpools of the mind emotions. I think the easiest way of understanding this is moods. What is your mood right now? Your mood is what colours your present moment, your present mentality. So practice, and the word is abhyasa, is the practice of dispassion, of getting over our moods. And in fact, I think I'd be inclined to translate this sutra as, by such practice, dispassion in relation to mood is achieved. Because this is what our mood is, this is what our memory is. This is what our memory is, it's a pattern of moods. This is what we're caught up in. This is what we want free from. This is our samsara. This is what yoga is about, being free from our moods, not being sucked into our moods like the addict or the fetishist. And this is what the next 4 sutras are about. Sutras 13 and 14 are about practice, and Sutras 15 and 16 are about dispassion.